Remember when Rhythm Doctor Part 2 was supposed to happen? That was pretty funny.
So that was a fucking lie.
Yeah!
At first, I thought Art of Rally was going to be one of those games where you play it for a couple of times and then totally forget about it. Basically like a throwaway game on the Game Pass. Best game right here, ladies and gentlemen. Best game in the world. For a while, I only used the Game Pass to play games I was already familiar with, like MLB The Show, and then new releases I was waiting for, like Rainbow Six Extraction. Eventually, I stopped being a bitch and really wanted to see what new experiences I could get out of playing games with the Game Pass. And Art of Rally was one of those that always stuck out to me whenever I scrolled through the games list. Probably because it's got that minimalist aesthetic with the title being all lowercase with like the poly looking car on the front. So then ultimately, I just decided to download it. And the first thing I see when I load into it is that it wants to know my blood type. We're off to a great start here. Made it past the little introduction where a fucking head starts talking to you, and then basically I just went straight for the career mode, which is basically participating in rallies in different time eras and using the cars that were in them. I'm just gonna sneak this in real quick, just kind of get this out of the way right now. The game is fucking great. Move over Forza Horizon 5 and Assetto Corsa. This is the true racing sim right here. I couldn't tell you how impressed I was the minute I started racing in this game, because I had no expectations going in, and it just met them. Hitting a drift in this game is... it's fucking beautiful. It's so beautiful that it could get me to attempt this at the Macy's parking lot when I'm coming back from class. And the music. Without going into an hour-long discussion on the music, I'm just gonna say it's good. It's beautiful. It's awesome. It killed it. I never would have thought that I needed vaporwave and synthwave music playing over these rallies I'm doing, but I'm so glad that I found that out. Driving the cars feels just like right. It feels right. At first, you start off with the smaller groups like Group 2 and Group 3, which have slower cars because they take place in an earlier time frame. But once you get into like Group B and Group S, you will spin the fuck out if you don't know what you're doing. These cars are some real shit.
Lord damn, oh Lord, today. Somebody call now, we need the ambulance.
Group 2 is the earliest of them all. They got the slower cars, but that's to be expected. This takes place in like the 70s or something. Group 3, you're getting a little more speed. I think it now introduces 5-speed vehicles, but it's the same principle as Group 2. Group 4 is when you really start getting some power and you're really gonna start like hitting some nice drifts or something with high speed. Group B is basically Group 4 on crack. And then Group S is like you're getting some serious power. Like even the game says like F1 power in these cars. And I haven't even gotten to Group A yet, and like I don't know what to expect. I'm hyped. Hearing the engine rev up when you're about to take off from the start line or when you're hitting a sick drift, it's a good feeling. Another cool thing about Art of Rally is that the rallies in career mode always change whenever you select one. So in your first playthrough, you could be rallying in Norway, but then in the next, you'd be in Japan. As you can tell, I'm a little bit of a fucking pro at this game. Consistency is key. First and second places everywhere. That's definitely what makes the game pretty fun to play every time, because it's not always the same thing. Especially when it's different weather conditions, because then when it's raining, you just be sliding all over the place when you got some kick-ass music in the back while fighting for your life. So far, I've only gotten to Group S in the career mode, and I haven't really dove into the other modes. Those others being Time Attack, Custom Rally, Online Events, and Free Roam, which I'm pretty sure are all self-explanatory. But the fact that I'm able to enjoy the game so much, even while only playing in career mode, really says about what this game has to offer. Initially, I went in thinking this would be a game that I would probably forget in some time, but I'm so glad that I was wrong. Overall, Art of Rally, great experience. Great experience. Game Pass stays goated.
Yo, yo, yo! Ah!